what ends up happening is a bunch of shit goes down. The elves end up leaving Valinor to go to Middle-earth because Morgoth steals a bunch of gems called the Silmarils that encapsulates the light of the two trees of Valinor, which basically gave light to the whole world before the sun and the moon were created. Feanor was an elf. Okay. He took his elves to Middle-earth to try and find Melkor, or Morgoth, who also had with him a giant spider who helped him suck the life out of the two trees. They destroy the trees, they steal the Silmarils, they kill Feanor's father, and they go to Middle-earth.
Is this the same spider that shows up in the books later?
This is the grandmother.
Ashanti?
No.
The story weaving spider?
None of your shit.
Melania Trump.
Ooh. Dark.
Grandmother
Anyway,
spider,
so,
I heard you.
Anansi?
Ashanti.
Anansi,
sure.
That's the African one.
Sure.
That's the African one.
Same figure.
Yeah, same
grandmother
fucker.
spider.
Same fucker.
Banana Republic.
So, the elves are now in Middle-earth
Grandma.
trying to find Morgoth and his Silmarils that he stole from the elves. And while he's out there, they have to fight a bunch of demons and stuff, but while he's out there, he finds a race of elves, another race of elves that haven't been discovered yet, and he takes them down to his dungeons and starts torturing them and fucking mutilating them, and that's what orcs. Those are orcs. And then
Why does he torture him?
Because he's Melkor, he's an evil motherfucker. He's the one.
He likes to torture things.
He's Lucifer. He's the fallen angel.
It makes
he's
him
the one
happy.
that fell into madness because he was into science over magic.
Because he's mad.
Because
clearly science leads to torture.
Well, you know Lucifer. What Lucifer means, right? It means enlightened one.
Yeah, there's definitely a
like
correlation
bringer of
between
light.
knowledge
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
fucked
It means
upness.
Yeah, because
throughout our
fucking
history.
I'm not
Christianity.
sure how that correlates to BDSM, but
I bet there's still a correlation though somewhere.
I guess we still need
Have
more
you
light to
read the
figure
Bible?
that out.
Did
Right?
you see the? Did you read the chapter after
You can
Noah's
find
Ark
out.
and his sons come in and he's like naked and drunk, like in his tent, and they're like, "You're fucked, dude."
Yup.
Yeah, I was like, dude, come on, man. You guys all read about the city of Sodom.
That was later.
Yeah, I
Much
know.
later.
Much later, yeah. But still,
You got your chronological wrong.
I don't care. It's still the Bible. I'm still saying Tolkien's Legendarium is a better creation story than the Bible.
No, I agree.
I
This
know,
is way more interesting.
It
than the
gets
Bible story.
better.
It's
Dude.
fucking
There are
stupid.
heroes and dragons and shit goes down
Yeah.
and magic and
Jesus is like, hey, we made some people. We gave them a choice.
Jesus is kind of like
They-
Baron / Gandalf.
They
It's a
ate
weird
it,
relationship.
Ate off a tree. We told them not to, and now we're gonna like destroy the world.
That was God,
and,
not Jesus.
And some unicorns. Well, Jesus and God are the
The
same.
last
so,
race.
There's
Have
a
you ever
big
seen The Last
billboard on the
Unicorn?
way
Have you
that I
seen
saw
movie,
today
The
that
Last
said,
Unicorn? It's like an
Jesus,
animation.
the only way to God, or some shit. It's like by that Budapest, I don't know, caught my attention. I was like, I overanalyzed that for a good 5 miles. I was I don't know, really? That's not even
just checked
in
my
alignment
wristwatch
with
watch.
your story.
Yeah.
I don't think. I
I
don't
think
know.
the Holy Spirit might be another way.
Right, like, didn't
might
God
be another
make
way.
Jesus? I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a
Okay,
second.
so Joel. So
Yes.
if you think that the creation story is better than the Bible creation story,
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you another story.
The fire
about
has the most
a love
awesome
story that's
demonic
better than
face in
Romeo
it
and
right now. I
Juliet.
just want you guys to know, like, it's seriously putting up horns and everything. Like,
Lucifer
come
is
over here and
enlightening
look
us
at
with
the story.
of
I mean,
the
at the
elves.
picture that the fire is giving me right now to you guys has got.
It's like, fuck you.
It's like fucking deep. Like, you see the horn? Is this little horn?
Oh,
piece
yeah, I
there?
do see it
It's
now.
like gotta.
yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Weird.
Go continue.
No, that's
I didn't
okay.
mean
I forgot what I was
interrupt.
talking about.
What's the
Sorry.
phrase where
You're
you
talking
say
about God.
this is
No,
intentional?
I was talking about Lord of the
Jesus.
Rings. I was talking about Lord of the Rings.
Well, right. How it's better than God and Jesus.
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Tolkien had it down, dude.
Better
I
story.
mean, let's be honest. Tolkien was a very devout Christian, and he took a lot of influence from the
Yeah,
Bible. and
as
put
did
it
lots of
into
great
his-
stories.
It's not a book.
A
It's
lot of
not a
plot.
series. It's not a saga. It's a legendarium. He created a fictional world, fake history. He created
I was almost named out of
fully
it, and my
functioning
little brother
languages.
was named out of that book.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
you
He
need to tell me.
created 2 versions of Elvish, another version of Man, Dwarvish, and Orcish, which is the 2 versions of Elvish are based off Finnish, because he was a lover of language. He was a philologist, not a philanthropist, a philologist, a lover of language.
My
He
little
loves
brother's
fellatio?
name is Glowing.
Yes, he loves Fallacian
Everybody's
tubes.
and
He loves fallopian tubes.
I'm gonna say everyone I know is a pretty good fan of fellatio. Like they are.
Well, that's
big
good to know.
fans.
Anyway, so Romeo and Juliet, you think that's a good story? Wait till you hear about Baron and Luthien. That's a fucking love story, dude.
Yeah,
That's some
I don't
crazy
really
shit.
care about Romeo and Juliet. Does it involve a blowjob?
At some point, I'm sure. But
Yeah,
Tolkien
for sure.
never tells that there is a blowjob. He just says that they fall in love.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Yeah, and then Baron gets captured and taken to prison, and Luthien has to go rescue him, and it's fucking epic, dude. And she enlists the help of like a giant dog to go help her, and then
I like big dogs.
She rescues
As you know.
Baron. She rescues Baron from the dungeons of Sauron, and like takes him back to her homeland, where her father's like, okay, if you go get a Silmaril from the crown of Morgoth, you can marry my daughter. And he's like, all right, sounds good. So he goes out with Luthien. She escapes with him somehow. Her other name is Tenuviel. Fuck if I know why.
I don't
Because
know. I've
Tolkien
heard
was
those
into names and stuff. Tolkien was into names. So Luthien and Baron go out to try
who's
and
Luthien?
capture the... Luthien is the daughter of Thingol, who is the king of the elves.
Okay.
Baron is a mortal man who is ravaged, whose
Mortal
homeland,
man.
his father and his men were killed,
He's
and
ravaged his homeland.
his homeland was ravaged, and he left, and
Ravaged.
he found Luthien in a glade and fell in love with her while she was singing and dancing. Anyway, he gets
He saw
captured,
her
taken away.
taking a bath.
She,
Naked.
you got
and
it.
Saw her tits. and
It's
said,
your typical mythology. It's your
I am
typical
in love. I am in love with this woman.
I don't want to
with
touch your
breasts.
nasty fucking lips. She's an elf too. She's got pointy ears.
Pointy tits. I mean lips. Ears.
Wow.
Yes,
Good
everything.
save. Good fucking
Everything.
save.
Tits,
asshole.
lips, and ears.
So you
You
want to
guys
make a
are
story
pointy
pointy
and
all
Why
over.
or not, Joel?
I
Because
am-
now I'm on a roll now.
I like
can't
my
say that. I
women
am
pointy. I cannot lie. I like
helping.
it.
You're not helping. I'm not helping you, but I'm helping the video.
The video can go fuck itself. Fuck you,
Indeed.
video.
Oblivion.
Fuck
You hear
you,
that?
video.
You hear that?
Oh look,
Oh,
got some
That's
for
for
you.
you. Hey, I learned some sign language. It means fuck you. That's stupid. Okay,
you're
so
very immature.
so
Alright.
Baron and Luthien